Hello, everyone. It's nice to have you join us on Conversation Podcast. I am your host, Elizabeth, and of course, Ehi is right here with me. Hello.
Hello.
Madam Kofo.
Thank you. That is why I look forward to today's show.
Today's
show. Thank you.
All right. So, how do you feel about today's show?
I know that the month of March has sped by so quickly. It's rolling out, but we've had a lot of episodes happen.
Yes, and you're looking forward to, having this topic discussed today.
Yes, because last week we woke up to a very disturbing turn of events in Ozoro.
Honestly,
Hey.
when I saw that thing as I woke up, I had chills running through my body. But then that's the situation we find ourselves, the good, the bad, and ugly happens. Luckily, we're able to have connections with NTA Asaba, and they captured, quite in detail what happened within Ozoro. Director, if you're ready, can we have that report from Asaba?
Ozoro, a community in Delta State and home to Southern Delta University, has been thrown into the spotlight following reports of assault on 4 female students during the Arodo Festival in Oramodu. The victims recounted their ordeals, describing the incident as traumatic and calling for justice.
Okay, so I was about to enter a pilot bike, man, when 4 boys just grabbed me from my back and pressed me to the floor. They started harassing me and touching me anyhow. Meanwhile, I don't even know that they are doing any festival. So they told me that whether did they not see that girl should not come out. I said, I don't know, I'm not aware.
I wanted to go and pick my power bank, so when I went out, I entered the bike. So when I got there, a lot of boys, they started shouting, "You people should hold her, she's a girl, hold her." Then they started dragging my clothes, ensuring that I'll go naked, and I was there screaming. I was shouting that they should let me be. They tore my dress, and I misplaced my things.
As part of ongoing investigations, the Commissioner of Police, Aina Adeshola, led a team of officers to the community. During the visit, the delegation met with the traditional ruler, where the commissioner reiterated the command's resolve to ensure all those responsible identified and brought to book.
The IG asked me to tell you, the king, that we will not relent until everyone that involved in this dastardly act is arrested and prosecuted. We have already arrested 16 and we are investigating them. And the one that are on the run, we will get him.
In response, the monarch, the President General of Ozoro Kingdom, and other community leaders pledged full cooperation with security agencies, assuring of their support in identifying and apprehending the perpetrators.
We don't have a rape festival in Ozoro. Let me apologize, to their families. Apologize to Ozoro persons. Apologize to Isoko people. Apologize to Deltans. Apologize to Nigerians as a whole.
Isoko is not known for violence. Isoko is a peace-loving people.
As police intensifies investigations into the case, focus remains on securing justice for the victims, supporting their recovery, and ensuring that such incidents does not occur again in any parts of the country.
Thank you very much, NTA Asaba, particularly Ngozi and Uche Njoku, the news manager. And, I spoke with them and they went straight on to, put action on the words, on the talk we have. And we have that beautiful package, though not beautiful story. How did you feel when you saw that, Joy? Hello?
Welcome.
Good morning.
I was hoping you would do Kofo too like her.
Don't you want to celebrate your African beauty? Okay, she's celebrating
See, I'm
with her,
celebrating my
with her
African
clothes.
beauty.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
even with my hair.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, I am. It's the Ozoro Festival topic is something that brought me to tears because I couldn't believe in 2026 when people are doing stuff and people are doing bigger things. People are thinking about bigger things to do. Young men who are supposed to be working hard. There should be people that we should look at them and society gets better. And they're so jobless and sick that, and I know that they have sisters, they have mothers, they have aunties, and they just decided that they want to, the normal thing, the typical woman, the girl child, intimidation. And I'm looking at them. When I looked at it, I couldn't sleep that night because here I was imagining if it was me. What is the essence? You see, this is the problem. Humans do make traditions.
Yes.
But it's not even the tradition of the people.
No, but
It's not even their tradition.
But if it was not their tradition, who had the audacity?
It was just the youth.
No, but guess what?
But they said
Migrants.
it's
No.
Yeah.
The festival
Yeah.
is festival for fertility.
No, see.
right now they're calling it rape festival.
No, you see what I don't understand? When I heard the man explaining that women who are looking for children, so what I'm trying to ask is that
Are they supposed
they
to
have
sleep
to be
with them?
raped?
No.
children?
It's just a prayer, a blessing.
Okay, you're saying women should not be out by so time.
It's not true. It was the youth that came up with that.
You see, so this is
Because if you listen very well,
Yes.
you would have heard
Yeah.
some of the people. There's a particular boy.
Yeah.
He said, I've lived in this town for over 6 years.
Yes.
And this festival has been going on.
Okay.
It has never been like this. I was surprised. A girl, there's a university there.
Yes.
You know, she said, I have been in this university for over 3 years.
Yes.
And we attend this festival. We don't know how it turned this way. So it's just some people hijacking a natural good thing.
It's a typical thing in Nigeria for people to hijack certain situations that they find
But this was
themselves
extreme.
in.
This was
But
extreme.
for me here is that, you see, that's why I always tell people that visual is key. Thank God for mobile phones.
Yes,
Thank God for
because we
technology.
wouldn't have known.
Because guess what? These things are happening every day. But the problem right now is because it was recorded, people are feeling, people are knowing. When I listened to the traditional ruler, you know, he was so livid. He couldn't believe, he said his phone had not stopped ringing. You see, this is what I keep saying. There's a lot we have to do with our boy child. We are educating the girl child and we're leaving the boy children. And you know what? It's the most sickening thing, bullying everywhere, intimidation of the woman, and this is not right. And
Look at all the people.
Yes, look at them, jobless people. You see, so the thing here is that I'm happy that the police has taken it up, government has taken it up.
Oh, yeah.
And
it
it
will
has to be
keep following
prosecuted
Yeah.
to the full.
Yeah.
Yes.
And our
Yeah.
number one mother,
Yeah.
Mama
She's
Olori,
from
Remi
Delta,
yes.
so
okay, so
Yeah.
she has actually spoken against it.
Fantastic.
And she says she's not going to stop until all the
Very
culprits
good.
are apprehended
Yeah.
and things done. I'm happy also that the traditional ruler
Yeah.
is working hand in hand with them
Yes.
because,
Yeah.
you know, I can't take it when people say we're always talking about the girl child. We're very vulnerable. Look at one of the boys. I don't know if we have that clip and we can play it. I'll be very glad about it. The boy, was talking about the encounter. He said that he was shocked that even a girl who was with the boyfriend, they took the girl away from the boyfriend and raped her. And that there were up to 50 men. He tried to help them. They took his phone, they took his power bank, they knocked him up himself just to try to rescue another a girl. You know, it's not. He said his shop. He opened the shop to pushing girls.
Yes.
They were running. Because the shop was still open, incidentally, about that time.
I did my store. So one of my guys tell me say they do feasts. Feast now, no girl is supposed to come out. Like no girl is supposed to come out. So any girl where they see for outside, if not 10 boys, if not 20 boys to that place, they will rape the girl, molest the girl, stuff like that. Me was like, which kind of think that one now? Because I did the this town for like 5 years. I never really experienced something like that. I said, nah lie, which kind of nonsense tradition be that? So, I hope it's not a joke. I thought it was say people they could close, but all this 7 story they could close, story they log. I never really too believe. So my guy because me I did my store. So after I closed my store, my guy goes, okay, we'll struggle, stop and shop, we'll just go view some before we go out because time still really day. If we go out, so not get what we go do for us. My mom, as in as I reach the stop and shop, I see crowd. Like me and my guy reach stop and shop, we see crowd. Cause the one girl when they drag the girl go inside stop and chop and they get a cry. I never really know what they stop for there. So that one will pass. Me and my guys sit there. Now I still hear noise again from outside. Like another girl they come with bike. And the girl would deal on top of bike with her boyfriend. Now they rush come outside. I rush come outside then. If you see the crowd then for the video one I post last night, like when I would see the crowd then, but the crowd then, not be 20, not be say they reach 50. Just the crowd one girl. I was forced then, even we are this and I was forced then, even we are there. I don't go feel relax because if it's not my sister, I will do the same thing. So me and my guy, we not reason anything, we not reason anything. We all rush go there. As we rush go there, like we got to try help the girl, but the crowd too much. Even the sport surfing, I lost my 2 palm, my power bank, but in that kind of place, so you don't know who is who. I had to secure my phone with all my life.
This is where I'm coming from. This is from the pit of hell. Why? Wait, what is the big deal about? You see, we have to talk about rape. What is the problem? Why do people rape women? Why do men force themselves on women?
It's like you said, if you come to how you train up the boy child, we're always talking about advocating for girl children, but we need to train up our boys. We need to we need to
enlighten
our males.
Maybe before we move away from this topic, I still want to let the men who are watching us understand that if you go out to rape a woman, it simply shows a whole lot of debasement on your part. It shows that you're not really human, you're animal, because it's only animals that do that. It shows that you're not a real man, you don't have confidence, because no real man would do that on a woman. It also shows that I don't think you're a descendant of God.
You're even saying if you go out, there are men who rape their wives at home. It is not about going out.
Yesterday, we actually had this conversation between one of my girls and I. You know, I told her to call a particular person, and she said, no, I'm not going to talk to him. And she was very vehement about it. And I said, why? She said, because he's not okay in the head. I felt it was an extreme thing to say. I called her eventually. I said, why are you talking about a person like this?
That way.
He said, this guy was in a environment and they had an argument about marital relationship. And he said, to the hearing of everyone, if a lady is married to a man and does not want to have a conjugal thing, with the husband, so the husband should know that he has already paid for it and he should rape her. In fact, it's not a rape. He has a right to take it whenever he wants. So you see, and this person is a barrister. Do you understand? He's a lawyer. So when people who are supposed to be learned are thinking like that, it's a problem.
It comes from the way they were brought up.
No, but
kind
you
of
see
upbringing
there was
had.
something that happened yesterday. There's some lady that does a podcast, a Yoruba actress, and that there was a story about Baba Ijesha and something. He's an actor, and you know you have little kids when you do when you do movies.
Yes.
And he was molesting them. And you know, the thing that sickened me was when they showed a picture, I think he wanted the little girl to do something, and he used her finger in his mouth, and I puked. And guess what? He was jailed and he's come out. Yeah, he's come out, and he's justifying that it was okay, that it was consensual.
So the jailing, no, if you get sense, you know, get effect.
You see, let me tell you.
You should go back again.
You see,
because you're supposed to be jailed for correction. That's why they moved it from prison to correctional facilities.
Yeah, but still, you see, there's a lot. We'll keep talking about these things because some people are deaf. So we keep talking about it. But it saddens my heart that in 2026, younger boys who are supposed to be working hard and thinking with their right senses, all they want to do is sit down and rape women.
And free food. Anyway, moving away from that, we have other things. There are pressurizing women world over. A lot of women, young and old, incidentally, feel pressured to change their body forms. A lot of us go through all manner of, things to, cut our systems, cut our bodies open and stitch back just to get a particular thing. Call it BBL, call it liposuction, call it filler, anything cosmetic enhancement on your body. I don't know. How did we get to this point?
Well, I'm thinking today we should ask a different question. What if, just what if, the true beauty of the African woman has always been enough? Is this not how we dress normally?
Exactly, Madam Kofo.
What if, what if in an attempt to go under the knife, we lose more, we lose ourselves? Auntie Joy, I know you have a lot to say on this.
No longer
a lot is happening. You asked the question if. A lot is happening, and that is what we're starting with today.
It's no longer an if thing.
It's no longer an if thing.
True.
It's no longer an if thing. It's there.
It's in our face.
Yes, it's in our faces, and it's happening, and there are a lot of deaths. So today, that will be our status.
Okay, so let's quickly, before we even get the conversation deep down, let's get to find out. If you were given a prize for you to have your body structure changed, any part of your body.
What kind of price? What kind of price? Like money.
What? How
I'm
much?
thinking like 200 million, 100 million.
Okay. Whatever.
For me to change my body, cool.
Okay.
Would you bring the money cash?
But let's go to the street first and find out.
What part of my body would I like to I don't think I want to reconstruct any part of my body. But if they can bring the money to my account, I will collect it. I don't mind. But if maybe I would like to upgrade my skincare, something like that. But if it's to do BBL or boobs, or I don't know. I'm okay the way I am.
No part of my body I would like to reconstruct because I look exactly like my mom like this.
If I'm going to do anything, I think it's just like maybe get skincare products for my acne. That's all. But I like the way God fitted it.
No, I'm okay the way God has made me.
I don't really think there's any part of my body I want to reconstruct, but if being necessary, I want to increase my height.
I have eye problem, so eye is part of my body. So that's the only thing I can work on. If not, my body, I'm okay with my body.
I think I'm okay. I'm okay with my body. I don't need to reconstruct any part of my body. Maybe, but rather venture into business.
With the money,
yeah, with the money.
At this point, everybody is lying.
I think they are lying. I think so.
Then why are people now doing BBA? Why are people doing lipo? Why are people doing lip? Everybody is lying.
Okay.
But let me not ask myself. Let me ask you. Hold on. Now, if we give you 100 million, Cash, oh. It's not pay later. We'll pay it now. What part of your body will you change? After you answer, Auntie Joy will answer. Let me know who I work with here.
Okay.
You know,
talk fast.
Ask
This money
me this
is going.
question again behind the camera.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah, one of them.
I may just be lying.
Auntie Joy.
But seriously, I am not going to lie about it. There's something I've always not wanted. A lot of people are going to be very crazy with me right now.
Yeah.
I don't like breasts. I would have done away with my breast. I did not say I would do it though, because I know side effects, but I don't like breasts.
Okay,
yes.
it's like hermaphrodites you're calling. You want to be a man?
I don't like to wear bra.
Okay.
All of us, but Auntie Joy.
So you know,
all of us.
but you know why I'm having a good laugh. I don't see what boobs you have. You understand?
Oh my God!
I think you can walk around without the bra, but I know that if I walk around without the bra, they will call security for me. Growing up years ago, there was one thing I didn't want. It was my boobs.
Ah.
Oh yes.
So
that's why immediately you just said it, I just laughed. And why is it? Why do I say that? I say that because when you are a top-heavy woman, you look bigger than usual. And that's why I always used to say I would rather have had the butt than the boobs. So years ago, I was saying, okay, do I go and do reduction? That was for me. I didn't want to add anything.
Okay,
all I wanted to do was reduction. But every year I went, I didn't have the guts to do it. And at the time I got to 50, I said, but you know what? I've had these boobs close to 40 years or 35 years, and I have survived. You know what? Just manage it, because I'm somebody who doesn't have, when it comes threshold of pain is 0. So I just decided, you know what? You're almost hitting 60. You've managed it. Live with it.
Okay, but the truth is, it's a wish thing.
Yeah.
You go to your wish list, and you never realize it. Ask me if I'll go through any knife for anything. No.
But you just wish it.
It's a wish. It's a wish.
So
but that wish, I am only wishing if God did it. I don't think it's okay for any of us, male, female, unless I have to go through CS, which I'll still beg God. I had normal delivery, but if I have to go through it, I know it's not a sin, but that's the only time I will tolerate anybody cutting me open for any reason.
Wait, so do we mean the BBL, or like, are there sins? Are you committing
I
sin?
actually think it's not okay. I don't know.
Excuse me.
I can't speak for God, but I know that it's not okay, because I think that once you the nature, anything God gave you is not okay.
Yeah.
There are other ways you can make it, maintenance. It's not changing it. And to tell you what, the BBL is like, for me, I don't know if there's anything called money ritual. But if there is money ritual, I'm 100% sure, almost 100% sure, 99, that the people who are involved in it have reasons to cry, but they will never tell you that they are crying. So they would rather you go and...
Brazilian butt lift, BBL, is no longer news, especially in Nigeria. The cases of BBL surgery going wrong, resulting to severe complications and fatalities.
The incidents, particularly in Lagos, have sparked widespread concern regarding the safety, regulation, and expertise involved in cosmetic procedures within the country. Some week back, Elena Jessica Nwokbara, a prominent socialite known simply as Elena, died following complications from a second BBL surgery performed at a well-known cosmetic surgery hospital in Lagos. Her case raised serious questions about the safety of follow-up procedures, with reports suggesting she developed an infection and suffered from poor post-operative care. A 36-year-old woman identified as Abiola died during a BBL procedure at a clinic in Lekki Phase 1, Lagos. The doctor, identified as Dr. Idara Bassi, was declared wanted by the police, while a nurse was arrested after the victim began gasping for breath following a suspected injection. Reports indicate that a friend of the deceased stated another person died at the same Lekki clinic just a day before Elena, and there have been other allegations of serious complications such as necrosing tissue or rotting skin following BBL procedures in Nigerian clinic. Factors contributing to bad BBLs in Nigeria: inadequate pre-post-op care. Report alleges cases of infections, lack of proper monitoring, and delay intervention when complications arise after surgery. Unqualified or negligent practitioners. Risks of the procedure. The BBL is considered one of the riskiest cosmetic surgeries globally. The high fat transfer process can lead to fat embolism, where fat enters the bloodstream and travels to the lungs or brain, causing death.
Now, the big question is, it really worth it?
Auntie Joy, what do you think?
What do you want to use the bomb for?
I am
But you were
asking the same
here, you
question.
said that you used to wish that you preferred bomb to boobs.
No,
because it's just a question of alternative.
Excuse me, I don't want a big ass. I don't want a big bomb.
Don't want slim waist.
Excuse me. What does it? Do you know? These are questions. You go to Lagos, you can't differentiate women because they just have that.
Everybody has the same
Everybody
figure.
has the same figure. I'm a Nigerian movie lover, so I'm watching movies every day, and I'm looking at the board, and I'm wondering, is there something wrong?
You look at the legs.
The legs are very thin, tiny legs, and here you. I don't even think. I even wonder how the waist carries all that.
You know.
All that bomb.
I used to pity them when I see them.
Yeah.
Especially on heels.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if the leg breaks? And because the, bomb can't, hold it
You see,
together.
my own question right now is that I said I wanted to reduce mainly because of health reasons and the way I look and all that. My biggest issue right now is that many women are doing this because of the opposite sex. How many men have taken off their big belly to please a woman? How many? Have you seen some structures of some men? And women are still going after them. None of them have gone and said, you know what, I have to change the structure because I want a woman to love me. Women, I don't know, is it insecurity? I don't know what the problem is. But when you start doing something for somebody else, then I think you have a big problem.
I keep asking these girls, when they are done, do they look at the type of women these men that they are servicing get to eventually marry?
Yeah.
Those things they are carrying are not there, specifically speaking, because at the end of the day, your body doesn't matter.
Yeah. Most men, let me not say most men, some men tend to go for women not visual. They are looking at the body and they're not looking at the brain. They're not looking at you opening your mouth and saying stuff. So that is why they're selling. Because my bottom line here is that if they were not selling, how would they be? Why would these women be doing it? You know, that's the feelers I have. And it's a very, very sad thing that our young kids now are sitting down and saying that, you know what, my body is not good enough. They have insecurity issues from the color of their skin to, you see, the one that killed me like a week ago was when a 24-year-old girl, she was in the Big Brother stuff, and she said she wanted to look younger by using fillers in her face.
She's 24. She has not even come into her body.
24.
She has not come into her woman body.
She's 24. So if a 24-year-old girl, because I see so many girls, like sometimes they wear the very short pants, and I see piercings. They're doing piercings on their legs as well. They said they want their legs to look really.
I was not informed.
Yeah, because before I thought it was just the face. But now I've realized that they're doing stuff, they're having the injection to make them look younger. If at 24, when you're supposed to be young and you're pumping your system with so many things, most people don't even know the health hazards of all these things they're doing. And there is a big problem, and we have to talk about enhancement. There is a big problem. People are dying every second from enhancement.
The Elena case is just the most recent, and it's announced because she's a socialite.
Yeah.
You know, there are people who are doing it privately,
Yeah.
and they are still dying, you know, quietly.
Yeah.
There is need for us to understand that once you move away from nature, it's incomparable.
Yeah.
And I give you a typical example. Nature works. If you look at no amount of light, electricity, we're in a studio, there are a lot of lights here in the studio. But then I still see a bit of things that are not very obvious. But remove this roof,
Natural
sunlight comes,
sunlight.
everything is exposed. That's to tell you, nature, anything coming from nature remains the best.
Yes.
I wish we can get to know that. And the truth is, real men, if we're doing it for men, real men don't care.
I don't agree with you.
Because, like she said, if real men do not care, these ladies will not be doing all this.
See, I'm telling you that the men.
So do you mean that the ladies are doing it for themselves?
I don't agree.
The men that care about them, those men don't carry them to the altar a lot of times.
But guess what?
90% of it.
Some of them.
Some husbands are paying
exactly
for their wives
because they'll be like,
to
oh,
do
this was not how I
enhancement.
married you. If this was not how I married you, I need you to look that certain way.
That's
so
it.
Men are paying for this.
If your husband is taking you to cut your skin, because he wants you to look extra, I am going to be very critical about that man. I will also look at him. If he has added an inch around his belly,
people have given me an idea.
We have to go and do your own too.
You have on my list now, Auntie Joy. I'm now going to put. You have to have 6 packs.
No, if you don't have 6 pack, I'm not coming.
Don't near me. Thank you.
Because that's the truth. You can't be putting me under pressure to look different, to look in a particular way. Who told you that I don't like
I listened to a doctor, and he said, most of the times they take the things from your body and now insert, and guess what? And he says they start to pierce your body, and there's sometimes they pierce the wrong one, and it just goes straight to your heart.
Exactly. That's why the follow-up is very important.
So that's it. But you see, the thing here is that you are saying that most of these hospitals are killing people. Before you start these procedures, you have to sign. There are things you sign.
You agree that you will die.
You agree that if this happens, because they tell you it's 50-50. So if they're telling you it's 50-50, many women who have had cancer of the skin have had it because they went and took off the main skin that they had. And we already know that so many people are dying of cancer. Women are risk takers. They've always been risk takers.
Remove me from the equation.
No, it's not. Remove me. But let's be honest.
We are all risk takers. But you can have a different kind of risk.
No, but you see,
the
thing here is that we have to enlighten people. We have to talk about it. And that's why everybody is saying it on social media. BBL, look, let me tell you. I am so confident with this full-bodied woman. See, all of us cannot be bottle. So you see, the thing here is that
even bottles, not all bottles have the same shape.
But you see, the thing,
it's not all bottles that have the same shape.
If you go to Lagos, if you go to Lekki, everybody looks the same.
Shape.
Because people are not happy with the way.
At the end of
they
the
don't have
day,
self-confidence.
At the end of the day, the variety that is the spice of life will be gone.
No,
yes,
but you see, the thing that shocks me is that, hello, you see that waist. I mean, when I even see them walking, I'm scared because I think they're going to break any minute.
The girl that removed all her
ribs, yes.
Just how? Oh my God. Whatever we do today, assuming we survive it, we should count our days and ask, very pertinent question. 20 years down the line, 30 years down the line.
That's the question.
What will be the consequence? And it's not like you going to prostitute, even though that one too is not okay, and do all manner of things, post them on internet, and then internet does not forgive. This one, not only the internet will not forgive or forget, your body will not
remind
forgive
you down
or
there.
forget.
Yeah.
If you want to get your butt done, if you want to get the slim waistline, if you want to even get your girls well packed, there are ways to go about it. And he did a bit of that job. Let's see the gym workout with her.
Workout.
And she finished for 2 days. She did not work.
I almost died.
Okay.
But
Let's
I'll get
see
the body.
the
I'll get the body and show you people. Are there ways people can build their body naturally? Maybe if they want strong glutes or stronger, slimmer waist.
Very well. I've been in the profession for 10 years and I understand one thing. When there's no consistency, you understand, that's when people now find it very difficult to really achieve that body goals, you understand? Because people feel that, I think the gym is waste of time, let me just go the quicker way. And at the end of the day, they find it not interesting after the end of all the sections. But I think gym is the most easiest place to gain any, whether you want to add muscle mass, you want to build your glutes, your muscle, any kind. The only thing is your consistency, your diet, and a good coach will help you gain all this stuff. Put it behind your back. Okay. Take your legs forward. Take it forward again. Forward, go. Forward, forward, not backward. Forward, forward.
How about for the males? We find that males are also going into reconstructive surgery.
I would say any man that is going up to any either knife or whatever, or I think it's laziness. You understand? As a man is built to protect, and if you understand this is the best place, you can also achieve that body goal. Glute workout. Now you can see my legs in V shape. Guys, this particular position helps you to target the glutes directly. So you raise the dumbbell up halfway. You're not standing up full. Go down full. You can see my motion.
Okay.
Full. Sit. Good. Sit. The chest up. Good. Balance. Good. Go down full. Nice. Not bad. The elastic band to help your body weight to be able to pull up. But once you are pro, you don't need this. But for starter, you need this elastic band to help you pull yourself. Example, this is how you do it. See, this one helps you to drag out. Some people cannot do it with their normal strength, so this one helps you at least to be able to advance to become that pro level, to get to that pro level. This Smith machine, if I'm not mistaken, like almost 8 workouts on this particular Smith machine as you're seeing it. So it all depends. When you have a good coach, he'll tell you what to do and show you the perfect way to go. Then I think this is one of the best squat machines you can use to help you build your glutes, build your core, your hamstring, your calf, your quads, and your every part of your muscle. So this particular machine is recommended for everyone. This one helps you to target your quads. This one targets your quads, target your hamstring, and your full glutes. So this is one of the best squats that anybody should do. Pull, go down and up. Pull, go down and up. Pull, down and then up. You can see my posture. Because this particular workout, this is where people make a wrong decision. Because number one, once your posture is wrong, that's where you see you have spine issues, and whatever. So you need to get a coach who understands the formula and the technique of this particular routine. So look at my positioning, full glute down and up. Full glute down and then up.
So does one have to do this every day?
No, at least 3 to 4 times a week, depending on your strength level. 2, 1, got it. 2, 3, 4, got it.
Do you also use this type of machine or this other way for people who want flatter tummy? So instead of doing liposuction?
No. Flatter tummy, all you just need is target the core. All you have to do is hang on a bar like this, raise the leg, knee up, push it down. Raise your knee up, push it down. Try it. 6, control your posture, the movement. 6, 4 to go. 7, 8, 2 to go, you're doing great. You can see all our routine for today. We've done the squat, we've done the glutes, we've done the tummy, and we've done the upper body workout. So this particular workout I show you guys is mostly for the lats, to target your lats, your back, and your full chest. So everything is full package. So when you come here, you see more workout. I'm Coach Light Jack.
Okay, I see a Nigerian.
Let me just say.
So I was wondering why you dress like this. I said this is
because
beyond
I've built
this
my
topic.
body. I've built my body.
In one day.
How do you know? How do you know I did not go back? How do you know I'm not going back today? I built my. I came here to tell them specifically that this body they are looking for, they have to work.
I know those days when we give birth, the doctor coming to educate us on pectoral exercises, going like that to help you firm up your body and your breasts and all of that. So, all for you, those of us who are, scared of sagging breasts, you need to do a lot of all those pectoral exercises.
There's sagging breasts everywhere.
Yeah, there's sagging breasts everywhere.
Even the ones who don't have kids.
Okay, yeah. But you can actually do all that exercises. You can do it in your office. You can do it while you're at work, anywhere, really, once in a while. And if you have a dumbbell to do with it, it actually helps to keep
the elastic thing.
Yes, to keep your very pecky. And then, of course, the bottom one, I still think that exercise, it is
exercise and
times.
Eating right.
Yes.
Because I know for once that if you eat oats, it grows your glutes.
I know. So if you eat oats and a whole lot of other things, and mind when you eat, then try to exercise. It will help you to maintain the kind of body you want. And the kind of body at old age is not going to be a problem. Because if you do those bodies we're looking for now, when we get old, everything is going to go.
No, but that's what I listened to the expert in BBL and all that, body enhancement. I think there are 3 guys in America, and they were just discussing, and they said the problem with us is that we don't think of the long-term stuff. That the biggest problem many women are going to have is when they start becoming 50, 60, everything starts falling apart. Funny, I've even seen the ones that have just done is falling apart already, and that's why they have to do a lot of follow-ups.
Oh, but okay, when they do that, they still tell them to go to the gym to exercise.
Yeah, to firm it up. But guess what?
So you're doing double teams.
It's not going to work. Experience.
It's not going to work.
I was in a gym. Treadmill, another treadmill. A lady was beside me. After a while, I noticed there was a stain, on her T-shirt.
Okay.
And my eye kept going there. It wasn't just stain; it was expanding, and it wasn't sweat.
So it's opening up.
At a point,
she had her boobs
she must have done something,
and nearly fell. I caught up with her immediately. We found out she had done breast business. And it got busted, and water and blood were coming out. I used my gym towel, I used everything, we wrapped up and we rushed her to hospital. I am not saying what happened to another person. To me, Here in Abuja.
It's not to you, sorry, to someone you
No,
just
but
No, I was an eyewitness.
No, but you see, this is what. Look, let me tell you. Have you seen this? The way these people smell?
They smell.
The ones that are doing, yeah.
But why we not? Why they not doing?
No, the problem is that they don't know. You see, you have to even wear certain perfumes for certain hours so that they don't smell. Can you imagine, even without doing BBL, there's odor. Then with the BBL, and that's what shocks me, because the men that follow them, I don't know what kind of nose they.
You just said that they put a certain kind of perfume.
I don't know the kind of nostrils these men have that they're able to survive with this kind of women. But you see, guess what? I don't think we have to do all this. There was a time I think I wanted to wear particular pants because my backside is a bit not curvy. And I went to a shop to get the padded. I got, and guess what? He gave me what I wanted.
For.
And that is why we're having a lot of problems now, because I went to Delta a year ago.
You went to Ozoro?
No, I didn't go to Ozoro. I went to Delta for an event, and I was sitting down with friends, and I heard this man asking the lady, "Is this follow come?" You know, and I said,
acquired.
No, he said,
follow come.
That was the first day I knew what follow come was. And the man was now saying, "I don't want us to go inside. If we go inside and this is not follow come, we are going to fight." And I asked the guys that were sitting with me, what was follow come? And they said, the men are asking now whether this is how God created you. That's why I'm coming after you. So I don't want a situation where I have to go into the room and I now realize
what
that
I ordered is not
what I got. So
and you start asking me for maintenance.
So can you imagine how we've gotten to this point?
All right, a lot of people are reacting to our conversations today. Let's quickly take the much we can. My name is Sophia Francis. If I were given 100 million naira, I would visit a dentist to end this severe pain, or upgrade my clothes brand and get collagen products to protect my skin. Well,
not injection.
You don't really need collagen if you're still very young. Just do a lot of food, including chicken skin.
Many Nigerians don't have chicken skin.
Biscuit bone, I call it, the brutes, the bone marrows and all of that. You also have tomatoes, citrus fruits, oranges. They help you absorb the collagen. So do a lot of that. You see, avocado pear, it helps you with your skin. At the end of the day, you'll see yourself a different person, and try to reduce your exposure to sun. If you can, carry umbrella. All right,
sunscreen is very key.
Sunscreen, very, very key.
For women.
Okay, good day, presenters and guests. Women should be proud of themselves and their natural bodies, shapes included, which looks more prettier to the artificial one. Well done. We totally agree. Women should be proud of what they have, and we should begin to see ourselves like our counterparts, the men, even when their bellies are very grown, like the cameraman who is in front of me now. He is still very proud of himself doing his job. Good morning. But fat transfer carries a high mortality rate risk than breast implants, mainly due to fat embolism. Breast augmentation is generally safer, but has long-term risk like rupture, the one I just told you, capsular contracture. This is Bali from Calabar. Thank you very much, Bali, for at least correcting my story and educating us further. Another person says, "God bless our African women." Bless you too. Thank you very much. You didn't write your name, but we thank you for that. And good morning, ladies. I love your conversation topic. But we have forgotten that all these do not happen to our grandparents. But the Gen Z new world is becoming a zoo where there are different kinds of animals.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
That's Ozoro.
He's talking about Ozoro. Yes. We don't want to use a very bad terminology, but we totally understand what you're saying. Good morning, ladies. I love your conversation with your guests. It's very apt. However, our girls must learn to appreciate their natural shapes. It's disheartening losing our girls to BBL. Kingsley. from Jos, Kingsley Jowam from Jos. Thank you very much for echoing that for us. And before we continue, we did a little tribute to the African beauty. Let's see that tribute for African beauty, if it's ready. The African woman, her skin, a canvas kissed by the sun, glowing with stories of earth and dawn. Each curve, a rhythm, a sacred song, where grace and power both belong. Her body speaks in silent art, a sculpture carved from the nature's own heart. Strength in her stance, fire in her eyes. She carries the world, yet still she rises. Golden, bold, unbroken flame, beauty eternal, none can tame. The African woman, roots and crown. In her presence, the stars bow down.
The African woman. I like the ending when it says, stars bow down.
Cannot buy the African skin.
No,
you
I used to wish I had it, but unfortunately...
You have the African white skin. You are still African.
Hey.
Sorry, just take heart.
Hey.
Sorry. I understand what you're feeling.
I love my skin. I love my skin. Any woman or any girl who stays with a man and the man doesn't like her and tends to run her down because of her body type, you have no business being with that man.
Yes.
It's a big advice I want to give people.
Toke Makinwa did that.
Yeah.
And she told us that it was because of her husband then that she started bleaching her skin.
Yeah.
And at the end, she still left him.
No, she didn't. No.
Okay, sorry,
no.
yeah, he left.
He left. Not she left him. He divorced her.
Anyway, the truth is, I still blame parents in a whole lot of ways.
But is it
when
parents?
you have a child,
Yeah.
and from get-go, you teach your child to love what God has given her as a package. The same thing with the men. And as she grows, you educate her the essence of being a better person naturally. She's going to grow up with it. I have 3 girls. And from day one in the hospital, before I get discharged, I push them to the gym.
Okay.
I teach them how to eat healthy, and I make them work out. Yeah. And today, I think they are now my own coaches. When it comes to
life today.
When it comes to working out, I don't have the stamina anymore. But I see them. They dream it. It's so ingrained in their brain. No matter how busy they are, there's always that 30 minutes a day in the gym because they must have their ideal body. Parents should make sure and wake up and tell your child you're beautiful the way you are. Once you believe it from the inside, it exudes. It comes on the outside. Yeah. And when it comes out, those men that are blind, they will see you if you're doing it for a man.
If you don't think you're beautiful, people will not think you're beautiful.
But you see, you're saying parents. You see, the kind of kids we're supposed to have are kids that when they leave the house, may God help them for them to be able to stand. Because there's sometimes your kids are strong, and by the time they go to they mingle with people, you see this street sense, they say your child must have it, because there's some kids that are easily swayed.
For you to get to that level as a child, your parents would have not just told you what to do, but tell you the reason and the value of doing that.
Well, how many parents are intentional?
That's the question. Let's see if we can take 1 or 2 more. Hello, my name is Cynthia, and if I were given 100 million, I'll use it to change my life. I think me and you are in the same shoes. I don't even know what forms the change, but that's what we do. And this person says, Esther from Lagos, women, please maintain your bodies. All right, thank you very much. We can't take more than this because our time is no longer ours. Whatever you do, tell yourself, I am beautiful and I'm proud. Yeah. That's what I tell myself every day. And I know that's what you believe.
I'm black, I'm bold, and I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boys win. Believe in yourself, you African woman. You are beautiful. You are a queen. Bow down to nobody.
Hey, he just clock out. Clock out.
Okay.
Clock out.
Bye.
Bye.